So, based on the title of this video and the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure you already know what I'm gonna say. Terry McGinnis is a better Batman than Bruce Wayne, at least in the DCAU. So before you get your torches and pitchforks ready, just hold your horses and relax. And before you get mad at me in the comments, please, by all means, leave a very thoughtful and very hateful and aggressive comment, very long form, leave it in the comments below, and let's continue with the video. Let's go. The thing I like the most about Terry McGinnis is the fact that he's not perfect by any means. He's not only a street punk kid, he's headstrong, but he takes losses. In the DCAU. I had to make that very clear again. In the DCAU, Batman feels otherworldly damn near. Like, he's barely feeling human in a way. Like, it seems like he's just this force of nature, this unstoppable force. Especially, given the fact that he literally kicked and moved Darkseid back. Like, bro, freaking kill me. The DCAU Batman, he feels very robotic. It has no slight towards the voice actor. I'm pretty sure he conveyed exactly what he meant to convey very beautifully. In fact, I commend his performance because it's one of the best performances as far as Batman is concerned. Kevin Conroy is Batman. And honestly, I thank Rao for the Mask of the Phantasm adding a lot of humanity into the character of Batman and Bruce Wayne. But then again, they did slowly chip it away years later. But it happens. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with DCAU's Batman or his robotic nature or his unstoppable nature in a way. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just think that there are better ways to tell a comparing story about Batman where it feels, well, compelling. Again, if we just look at Batman in the DCAU, how often is he ever unsure of himself or his abilities? He just seems like something will happen some way, shape, or form. In fact, there was a scene in Justice League Unlimited where he was falling to his death and not a single human reaction to, well, I'm just gonna, I'm falling to my death and bye. And yeah, I can't fly, by the way. Like it just seems like he could literally care less. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. Now, back to Terry McGinnis. It's not only the fact that Terry takes losses, it's the fact that when he wins, it feels earned. When he takes hold of his victory and of his role as Batman, it feels like he's earned something in a way. But when Bruce's victories are, well, assured, it feels like, well, just another day in the office, like same old, I beat the bad guy effortlessly, carry on. And that's not to say that it's always like that for our little bad boy, but I'm saying that when Batman wins, it just feels like business as usual. It's why we have a lot of crazy, toxic Batman stans who will constantly say that Batman solos were prep time, you know what I mean? Again, for lack of a better term, when Batman is in battle, he just feels unnatural in a way. He feels like a force of nature in a way. He feels like nothing can stop him. He's ever, if ever, contested. Like, he literally has never had a true, genuine threat anymore. Like, he manhandles certain characters that he really shouldn't be able to manhandle. I'm just saying. Like, for instance, Justice League in the Fatal Five. Prime example. This man is taking on a superpowered dude who most likely should be some form of invulnerable, and he's just hitting his pressure points as if he was an average Joe. You get my drift, right? For Batman Beyond, or more accurately, Terry McGinnis, he feels like there's still room to grow, like there's still things that he needs to progress in and work towards, whether it be his fighting style or his detective work. These are areas where he is rough around the edges, and, well, he needs to, for lack of a better term, sharpen those edges. Not only that, but he's far more relatable to Bruce Wayne, the billionaire philanthropist who owns pretty much most of Gotham if he so chooses. In the DCAU, a lot of the time, Bruce's problems can be solved with a wave of a checkbook. But with Terry's problems, those problems are not so easily waved away. Overall, I feel like Terry has more riding on his challenges and on his consequences. And when he chooses to fail, or more accurately, when he just fails due to the fact that he's just not good enough at that moment in time, you feel the weight of his losses. You feel the weight of his victories as well. And more importantly, he has relationships and a life outside of the cowl. Like, he has friends, he has family, people who depend on him, things that he wants to do, goals to achieve. With Batman, his whole life is the mission. His whole life is being Batman. Bruce Wayne for Batman is like an afterthought. Batman as Bruce Wayne is in pretty much just name only, in the fact that he lives in his house. Other than that, Bruce Wayne is just a mask, or more accurately, in this scenario, a cowl for Batman to put on when he's not prowling the nights and protecting Gotham. Bruce Wayne is just a performance to Batman. He basically means nothing to his own self, and honestly, I think that's kind of tragic. It feels like, again, at least in the DCAU, the Bat takes more precedence over the man, and honestly, it's a shame. I just like the everyman aspect of Terry McGinnis and what he represents as far as a new age version of Batman, you know? And everything I've listed in this entire video of why I like Terry is exactly why I like Spider-Man. It's the everyman aspect of his character that I enjoy and that endears me towards his character. Terry and Spider-Man both feel like a young man who can properly function in society, instead of pretending he can function in society, if you catch my drift. And make no mistake, this video isn't to hate on Bruce Wayne's Batman in the DCAU, but it's just, for me, it gives me a new perspective. And in my perspective and in my point of view, I just feel as though Terry McGinnis embodies the best qualities of Batman while also avoiding the negative qualities of Batman as well. And on top of that, Terry still has that edge when it is becoming Batman. You know, as far as his demeanor, how he comes off, he still feels like a badass. It's not like he's some soy boy Batman who's stumbling on his words or fumbling around. He is very capable in a fight. He's very capable as a detective. But again, it shows his age, his youth, his brashness, his attitude. Everything that makes him different from our version of Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? The unstoppable veteran who could basically barely lose a fight even on his worst day. Oh, and you know, in my opinion, I feel like Terry McGinnis has better one-liners. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. If you think differently, then that is okay too. Anyways, that has been this video. I just personally feel like Batman Beyond is a better Batman than Batman. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe to all the good stuff. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.